Growing up in a house with a PC with a lot of games on it and a cool cousin to show me how to play them exposed me to a lot of different kind of games before the age of 10. I played pretty much everything from Call of Duty to GTA to Super Mario and Pokemon, but for some reason GTA became a great favorite of mine. And later, when I understood that the genre of the game is called open world, I went on to try some similar games, but they did not hit the same. Today I want to look at some of the similar games over the years that were similar to GTA and see what caused them to disappear. So this 3D style of open world games that GTA pretty much popularized did not start from GTA. It was actually first seen in a game from 1991 called Hunter, which, if you look at right now, may feel ages ago. It revolved around you playing as a soldier in a cluster of islands, and you could find and drive whatever you could see on the screen. It was kind of hard to see what's there on the screen. It was long before GTA was even thought of. So Hunter lets you do, bicycles, jeeps, trucks, tanks, even helicopters, which I think if you remember was only possible in 2004 with GTA San Andreas. And then a lot of the games tried to be GTA, but before GTA actually got its way, there was a game called Driver, where you played as an NYPD detective who is former professional race car driver and goes undercover. It wasn't exactly like GTA, it's like kind of the opposite, but third person perspective that we spent looking at later in 2001 was first here. And Rockstar apparently took heavy inspiration from this and called it a boot up the ass and pushed GTA to a whole new 3D space. And after this, because GTA 3 was so successful, then a lot of the similar titles were seen, like no one wanted to do it before them. So then we had Mafia and then Getaway in 2002. Then there was this game called True Crime Streets of LA in 2003. And then Saints Row, which I think most people know.
Gosh, what a glorious day.
There may have been similarities in all of these games. They all tried to do one thing: create a fun open world game. Now, if you look around right now, there is not any crumbs left of another game than GTA in 2026. I mean, I guess out of all the titles I before named, only Mafia exists anymore, and even in like a different kind of way. Like Saints Row tried to do a reboot. It had a bit of a hype around it too, like when it was announced, people were going kind of funny about it, but yeah, it was beat into the pulp by their reboot. I haven't even played the game. The gameplay I heard stank, and I wouldn't say I didn't enjoy the original Saints Row or the Mafia trilogy. I played these games in like a more of just a story way. I never went around exploring. I never felt like going around beating up civilians and then lighting cars up on fire while I have 6-star police on my ass. Okay, so tell me honestly, is there a game other than GTA that had you like, what if I cut his head off? Oh. Wait, what? The conversation about GTA mogging all the other games does revolve around Rockstar being just really good at this shit, making a really dense and alive world that makes it look like it responds to you instead of your gameplay being the product of whatever the developer first intended for you to follow. When you are out of a mission and you're in your car, you have the choice to either drive to the mission, do as you're told, or you can drive to another town, dress in a different shirt, go bald, jump off a cliff, if you like. Now, both of these situations from a gameplay standpoint are really fun, and being able to make that choice and also the replayability of it, that's what keeps you logging back onto GTA, and games like Mafia and Cyberpunk don't do that. They are open world games, they look like they will have you do these things, but they take their narrative a little too seriously. Like in Cyberpunk, when we flatlines, pretty much I guess dies, you're brought to this last save game, or you have a screen to load the last save game. The feeling of continuity is sort of absent, and you feel like the game is over and you have to start over again from the last save, which prevents you from doing plenty of bullshit that you pretty much would have done in GTA, because there are no actual consequences of anything you do. Like, you don't have to worry about what your game self is doing outside the missions. CJ, honestly, is a decent person, but when you play as Dexter Morgan, it does not bother you or the game. I know by saying this next statement, it may just sound like I'm reinventing the same round wheel again, but you love GTA because it lets you do the shit without any consequences. That's what it is. It's you. You are the monster. Now, other games over the years have not been able to achieve that thing in a whole way, and that's honestly just by design. In the games that have come and gone over the years, you were either in a very structured, focused, and RPG-like game, or the game was just not grounded enough like Saints Row. Too much shit was going on. Another very important thing in a game where you have to drive pretty much all the time you are traversing using a bike or a car is the driving mechanics, of course, and I don't think most games focused on that well. Now don't kill me in the comments like, Cyberpunk is not like GTA, it's a different game. I know that, but that's not the point. That's not the point. The driving mechanics in Cyberpunk were really bad for me sometimes because when you drive, the sense of collision and the way you just handle that shit. So yeah, driving mechanics do play a big role. Grand Theft Auto 4 was an amazing game, but even in 2008, people did not enjoy the driving in this game as they felt it was too clunky, hard to drive, and just too realistic. Like I've heard people say like, if you want to drive a car, why don't you just go and drive one in real life? But I think GTA 4's driving is still not that bad. I like it a lot. But then again, when I was younger, I did not enjoy it as much as I did with GTA San Andreas, as it was kinda hard to learn how to drive, and I just wanted to drive around and kill people. Now there's different reasons to why GTA is thirsted over by people, and the main reason to it, all in all, is that it provides a realistic arcadey sandbox for you to escape in. The sense of doing real things in a game with no bad consequences is really enjoyable at the end of the day. Like, when I was younger, I so much wanted to see how the sky looked from above. I had never been on a plane. And then when I played Grand Theft Auto San Andreas for the first time, that part of me was really kind of filled by using Rocket Man. I mean, I was 9 and that was good enough. I would love to know what are your opinions, so if you would like to see more stuff like this, subscribe, like or dislike according to how you feel about this, and comment what you think. See ya.